In December of 2017, a federal ban on the making of lethal viruses was lifted. Sometime in late December of 2019, there was a new form of coronavirus discovered in Wuhan, China. We were told it started in a fish market by people eating bats. At first, the Chinese told us not to worry about it. Then Dr. Fauci told us there was nothing to worry about. And then the WHO told everyone not to worry about it because China said it wasn't contagious. In early January, Bill Gates and Barack Obama released a docu-series called Pandemic on Netflix. In late January, India announced that the coronavirus had at least 4 protein inserts from HIV, which is a sign of engineering, leading them to believe it was an engineered bioweapon. At the same time, Charles Lieber, the head of Harvard's chemistry and chemical biology, was arrested for lying about his ties to China Wuhan University of Technology. I suspect he made the virus, but others think it was made at the University of North Carolina by grants approved by the Obama administration. At the end of January, President Trump shut down all flights coming from China. Dr. Fauci predicted 100,000 to 200,000 people in the U.S. would die of it and thought we should never shake hands again. Late in February, one Harvard epidemiologist, Mark Lipsitch, said that 70% of the world's population would get it. Russia closed its borders with China. China went into lockdown and imposed martial law on several major cities, Wuhan being one of them. On April 10th, Dr. Fauci lowered the prediction to 60,000 and said social distancing was working. He also said that we should never shake hands again. He then said more lives could have been saved if Trump would have reacted earlier. This made Trump start a second team of experts rather than firing him. A few days later, an MIT PhD scientist named Dr. Shiva said that Dr. Fauci and Bill Gates want every person on the planet vaccinated by April 13, 2020. On April 15th, Trump defunded the WHO, which Gates owns 15% of. On April 17th, Dr. Rashid Buttar started releasing videos that said wearing masks were counterproductive. But he also showed a video of Dr. Fauci predicting in January 2017 that there would be a surprise outbreak during the Trump presidency. People were arrested for not wearing face masks. He explained how social distancing was absurd. He said he could get rid of the virus within 24 hours. In October 2019, Bill Gates sponsored Event 201. It was a simulation that showed 65 million killed by the coronavirus. On April 20th, hackers hacked into WHO, Bill Gates, and a lab in Wuhan. They discovered that Dr. Fauci was funding the lab as well as Gates. On May 8th, the president of Tanzania tested the coronavirus test on a goat, a quarry bird, and a papao fruit, and they came out positive. May 18th, Trump started taking hydroxychloroquine. It's a well-known cure that's cheap and has been out there for decades. If a patient has COVID-19, the hospital gets $5,000. If they have pneumonia, they get $13,000. If they end up on a ventilator, they get $39,000. Because of this, hospitals in New York City were falsifying the information. The mayor was demanding that they use ventilators, but in almost every case, the patients died. He also started sticking seniors infected with the virus into senior homes, infecting and killing thousands. 4 other states followed this. They were ordered not to revive heart patients and people with Alzheimer's. There was also an amazing correlation between 5G cell towers and the areas that were hardest hit. Then around May 28th, Italian doctors disobeyed the WHO and did autopsies. They discovered it was a bacterium and together with 5G produces inflammation and hypoxia. Once they discovered this, they gave their patients aspirin and Apronex. They sent 14,000 patients home in a single day. Yesterday, the WHO finally admitted that the spread of COVID-19 by asymptomatic carriers was rare. At the same time, the CDC said the death rate was 0.4%. Yet those who have weak immune systems will fall as victims. We will do our best to help those nomads in Skid Row and elsewhere.